Useless new champ. I have a camp. I have new champ. What fucking camp? I have no camp. It's time to gank. Failed my gank. Got no camp. Failed my gank. Get demoted to bronze rank. Welcome to the League of Legends Champion Spotlight featuring Ivern, the politically correct vegan animal rights activist, also known as the Makai ripoff. Just kidding, it's just a fucking tree. Ivern's passive is Friend of the Forest. He cannot attack monsters or buffs in the jungle. Instead, he just clicks on them, and after 40 seconds you can come back and click on them again to kill them. Free them. You can't kill them. You free them from their misery? As requested by PETA.
But how are you gonna help give the blue buff to your mid laner if you can only fucking 100 to 0 KO that shit, huh? How are you gonna do that?
Good point. That's why at level 5 it leaves a sapling on the ground that your teammate can walk on to get it instead.
But that gives your enemies a huge advantage because you gotta walk around the whole thing and they don't have to. So they're gonna get the blue buff much faster, and it's gonna be a huge problem for you because you gotta walk around the whole thing. You're gonna lose the game because you gotta walk around the whole.
Another good point. That's why your teammate doesn't have to actually walk on it. They can click on it from a range. Man, Riot Games, you really thought about everything this time. This might be the first champion that doesn't need 40 patches to become balanced.
Nothing will escape. This is my kind of place.
Well, we're getting inside information here that you can actually share the blue buff with your teammates as well as the red buff. Let me get this straight. No one attacks the camp, but your team doesn't get 1, but 2 buffs. Fucking brilliant. No, Karthus, you don't have to give me a leash. You can just go back to top lane. I don't need your help. You don't have to help me, Karthus. I'm fine by myself. What the fuck, Karthus? Also about the passive. Smiting monsters kills it instantly. Freeze it instantly.
Wait a minute. Fuck!
Ivern's Q is his only useful ability before level 6. It shoots out a little thing that roots people, and then people can jump to that person. The problem with this ability is that you want it to do damage, right? But at the same time, if you want to use it as a gap closer on, for example, minions, you can't do that, because if you do too much damage, you're gonna end up killing the minion, and then you can't jump to it. And it just becomes this really game-breaking problem, and I think Riot Games should really give up and sell their game to like Valve or something. Moving on to the W. With the removal of purchasable wards a year ago and the removal of upgradable trinkets, it has never been harder to get vision for your team. Now introducing our brand new game mechanic, the ability to create even less vision. Wow. Well, apart from like Graves' smoke screen and Nocturne's ults. Darkness! But Brushmaker, the ability we've been waiting for at least 3 years and no one thought would ever work. Now you can create your own brush. Or bush? Bush? George Bush? Brush? As any politically correct vegan animal rights activist, Ivern has an ability called Trigger Seed, which triggers him for 2 seconds, shielding him from any potential misogyny?
Yeah. You want my name? Yeah, sure.
Humongous.
How dare you! Disgusting! You just abused a woman!
Ivern's ultimate is a blue buff with a Braum ult. But that's not it. Every third attack! There's a Braum ult.
A 3-hit passive? I mean, they're definitely breaking boundaries with this champion. That's completely...
A gank with Ivern usually looks like this. You walk into lane, put out a brush, miss your Q because there are minions in the way, and then you awkwardly walk out while putting out bushes and realizing that the minions are in the bush, so Lux can see you anyway. In my defense though, that Lux was a challenger LCS god, so against normal players, this champion works wonderfully. Just look at this, for example. I mean, you would think that people would suspect something when you just put out a bunch of bushes in the mid lane, but I can't really blame this RA for falling into this trap, because, Riot Games change their game all the time, and there might just be a new patch released 2 minutes ago that gives the mid lane bushes on the 7th minute mark or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. that wouldn't surprise me, so sure didn't surprise Ari either, and now she's dead. I mean, you still wouldn't think that people would fall for the same trick like that 2 times in a row, but apparently if you're not a Challenger LCS god, you do. So this Ari is dead again. I mean, surely you would think that the 3rd time the enemy would start at least getting a little bit suspicious, but apparently not. I guess these bushes just look way too legit. Other uses for your W is that you can actually hide the dragon. That's fucking OP! Holy shit! Actually, it's not OP at all. It's it just seems OP, but it's probably really useless. Kinda cool, but still fucking useless. In general though, this champion is just as useful as he is fun. And he's not fun, which means he's useless as well. Really, I don't understand what Riot Games were thinking with this champion. It's like they made too many OP champs for a while, so they gotta compensate and make a really bad one. And I mean, if they play this champion in LCS, I'll sacrifice my soul to Satan. And I'll go to a feminism convention and scream humongous. Or I could just jump off a bridge. To be honest, it would probably be safer that way. Either way, it doesn't really matter because they won't play him in LCS, I swear. A plus about the champion is that he has pretty good laugh, so you can tilt your enemies, just like with, for example, Zed. But then again, Zed is a really OP champion, and Ivern is just a strong pick to fucking troll with. I'm kinda running short here on jokes and good gameplay and will to live, so I'm just gonna end the video right here. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share it on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. Does that shit even exist? I don't fucking know. Habbo Hotel, whatever social media you like. And yeah, thanks for watching. Stay bronze. Peace.